Yeah.
Hmm.
I know. Are there any good caves in this area so you can go down pretty low without having to dig?
Not really, but there are some fairly extensive living lush caverns once
Cool.
you get down far enough.
No, we were on dot 10. Although if your cracked version updates to
No,
dot
no,
11, we can.
that's dangerous.
Okay. Well, when I'm not doing 100 other things, I'll get it updated and I'll let you guys know when to switch over to the new client. Dot 11's kind of nice. It's the Mounts of Mayhem update. So there's not just skeleton horses, there's now zombie horses. There is now a. Yeah? They're really rare. Yeah, just try again. Aha, I see your hut, Garrett. Very
My
nice.
hut.
Yeah, it's a nice little house. I did not mean it in any sort of derogatory way. I will settle on the other side of this little place here then.
But yeah,
You streaming? Ah, okay. Knowing that just changes what I'll be willing to talk about.
Hmm.
There he is. Ooh. Yeah, we'll see how long it lasts. Yeah, sure.
Cool. So what's this job that you're looking at? Yeah. No, good luck.
There's a lot of sales like that. Yeah, their policy is they interview and hire everybody because it costs them nothing. Okay.
Yeah, there's a lot of these places where the risk is just entirely on you.
Yep.
Working up to what, how many hours a week? 80? Okay.
Hey, Garrett, can you go to bed?
Huh. Okay, so it'll be a bit of an overlap for a time. Oh, you got to do what you got to do.
I think for now we can just do stuff. So, Spencer, I'm going towards the lake like Garrett did. Okay, going that direction. Yeah, lake's that way. I'm gonna be on the left hand, just directly across the river. Garrett's gonna be on the opposite side of the river, like, yeah, diagonal from here. Okay.
Say that again.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
kind of farther downriver. Okay, how about we go down there to the lake so we can see a little closer?
Oh, I need to get out.
Okay,
Got to
well,
get out some more of my brick.
we're gonna be ending up cleaning up most of this space after a time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
sorry. We'll probably put something up there. Okay.
so sure. Okay. There you go. Okay, so Spencer, I was gonna say that this is kind of where I'm settling. Garrett's over here, that direction. That's a broken portal. Yeah. Yep. What? Okay. And you are. Where do you want to settle? Really? Okay, you mean next to me then? Ah, come on. Go across the There you go, go right across the the 3 of us will be on 3 sides of the river. How about that? 3 sides of the lake. I will f Really? Do whatever you want, I have plenty over here. Nah, dark road's the best.
That's all right. You can have bad taste. Yes, you are allowed.
By the way, you see all that leaf clutter on the ground? I'm sure you any of it? That is, that can be, used as fuel. That's pretty much the Yeah, that's, like, the only use for it. Yeah, it burns super quick. It is super quick, and it's, like, that's the only use. Yeah, dude, we have full azalea trees up here, Garrett. Very nice. So if you find it Yeah. You only find azaleas when it's directly above a lush cave. Okay? So wherever you find an azalea, go down, you find a lush cave. The unique things in a lush cave, first off, you find a lot of clay, which is really good for making brick, and clay is just another good texture. Um, as well as you find axolotls. No, they're friendly. They're axolotls are. Do they do anything? Oh, they
They're
kill
not
fish, right, Garrett?
they're not tameable pets, but they're also completely non-hostile.
Yeah, and they don't drop any food. Yep.
That Minecraft is partly to blame.
Garrett, we knew
Um,
about axolotls before it though. We
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 did,
were
yeah.
cool before. Okay, we knew about it before it was cool.
I'm 90% sure you knew about them.
There you go. You build a fish tank for him as well. Yep. Did it have air access? Huh. I know one YouTuber named Scar was having the same problem. I think he discovered they were jumping out sometimes unintentionally. Yeah, that's usually because they don't have enough oxygen. They start drowning if they don't have enough oxygen. But if it was open top, then I don't know what to say. I'm sure that's kind of on their list because they've been doing a whole lot of cosmetic stuff lately.
Mhm.
Yeah. They definitely have a different vision of what Minecraft should be than what I kind of thought. I want it to be a purely open sandbox, and they obviously want to fill it with stuff to discover, which, as a company that needs to keep on making content in order for the game to stay relevant, I get it. Well, what I think I generally agree with you, but like, what have you seen that feels like a change with no reason? Because it's possible. It's just they have a reason that you just don't know. Sure. Okay.
Does it have to be stuff you've seen in real life? Why does it? Hmm.
There was
You're saying that their priorities should have been in another location.
Can we sleep?
There is a bed on the center island with the portal. It's just always lit there, so it's safe.
I have to kill a skeleton because he's too near my bed and I won't be able to sleep. I'm. I was gonna say
Wow,
something even
Spencer.
funnier, but now you're not gonna hear it.
Okay.
There was a couple of years when Minecraft released like it's not the education edition. What is it called? It was something like that. When at that point they were, ooh, creeper. They were trying to capture what felt like a audience that they were losing, and I think this was really in the Fortnite era. And so one of the things they did is they created the education edition. And part of that was they wanted to start leaning towards, oh, what if this is more like the real world? And so they added the pandas, they added the axolotl, they added a lot of real world creatures and became very conscious of what the real world looks like and what representation looks like, and did a lot of those kinds of features for a few years. And that was kind of their drive. That's where it came from. Since then, they recognize that things like the panda have no reason to exist whatsoever. They're just there. Yeah,
Yeah,
they've been
there's some
forced.
on my part of the island.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but they're just worthless. Making the game better. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. But that's not the theory that they're operating under now. Now they're act. I would say that their most recent updates have been some of the best yet. Like in the last like 3 or 4 years, have been some of the best they've done in a long time. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Yeah. So over the last several years, like they changed the world height, so now you can build twice as high and you can go twice as deep, which has been really nice. Um, there's just size of caves that you can go into you couldn't do before. And at least in the streams I've seen of yours, you have seen maybe a medium-sized cave. You have not seen anything near a deep cave yet, right? Nice, there's a jungle back here. Yeah, that's where the pandas would be. There you go. Yep. It was big and cool and dangerous. Uh-huh. Yep, gotta watch those. I think the Mounts of Mayhem is a great. It's a small patch. It's admittedly a small patch, but I think it's been pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, there's now a spear, by the way, which the yeah spear, the more damage it does. Hmm. Huh? Spears deal more damage the faster you're moving when you hit somebody. So it's made for jousting. It's made for jousting, right? It's not thrown like a javelin, but otherwise, yeah. Yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's got lava.
I'm just cleaning up the central island. I'd like to.
Oh, I think that sounds good. Oh yeah, that place is so dangerous. So here I was clearing out a bastion when in Doc's world. Sorry, a bastion is a structure in the Nether. Okay. Um, and I come upon a bunch of hoglins who are super aggressive and whatnot, and one of them was wearing full netherite armor. No. What had happened was that another player came there and died in that bastion, was killed, and the piglins or the hoglins picked up and wore his armor. And so I had to kill a baby hoglin in full netherite. No, in reality, a player died there. Yeah, I was on Dad's server. There was we had multiplayer. There were a couple dozen people who played with us. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it was basically it was a members only
Not
server.
not really.
Yeah, it was a members only server, but everybody likes playing Minecraft a little bit. So amongst our members, there were enough to kind of halfway hold down a server. I tried to do and help build kind of a storyline, but man, Doc can't act for nothing. Yeah. Dad can't act worth anything though. So I stole the election and had made Dad, become a detective and have to go discover who done it and everything. And we built a couple of sets, built hideouts and stuff. Yeah, I want to do more of it. Storytelling in Minecraft is easy. Storytelling in Minecraft is fun. It has a massive audience. Lightly scripted events along with survival gameplay, I think, is absolutely a winning combo. Yeah. Yeah, I think the problem. Oh, I loved them. Every single last one I thought was amazing. Given what we were working with, right? And given, your age and my age, right? And our experience level, I think the big deal is instead of it being a fully scripted series, the entire thing, we instead turn it into a half survival story. It's a survival series with story elements, right? Where we're just doing our normal survival series sort of things, but then I'm gonna custom build a real cave that has a storyline embedded in it that you'll go mining down and discover, right? And we have a story that gets told there.
Half off the cuff, kind of
Yeah,
like D&D.
basically. Oh, we have an abandoned mine shaft directly underneath my base. Not very far at all. I'm at Y14.
Oh, wow.
And there's a spider spawner. Cave spider, I'm sure. Yeah, stupid cave spider spawners.
They could still be useful. Can we sleep?
Shoot. Yeah, give me a second. I'm going to come back up to the surface. And then I'm going to open up the server and figure out how to set the rule that only one person has to sleep. Yeah. I think so. I might have to just restart the server real quick. But the best part is you have no choice. Oh. That's what they invented drinking for. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. I'm at the surface. Hmm. Okay. I'm up. There we
Thank
go.
you.
Okay. I'm going to stay here and bisect. That's what it was. Bisect hosting. Oh, yeah. That's quite likely a creeper in the woods, right? Yeah. Oh, well. That's Garrett doing all that. Ah,
Yep. I mean, it looks pretty cool, but I think it should be a little bit more well kept. Not quite. Robert, tell Spencer to stop asking questions as Spencer. Just give it a moment. Pay attention to chat, Spencer.
yes, yes, I can. Okay,
Only
so I
it's
want to tell
only
you that
because he's the because he's the admin.
I'm logged. Yeah, and I'm specifically logged in as the admin. I'm on the website doing that. I'm not doing that in game at all. So, what that does mean though is that I can simulate NPCs to a minor degree. Yeah. So, let me tell you the best story of how we banned somebody on Dad's server. It was great. So first off, this is a paid member server. They cannot join unless they are a paying member of Dad's team. Okay. So anybody on there should be on their best behavior. Well, unfortunately, we did have some minors on the server. We still haven't really decided how, but we had a kid there. He was 16. He claims he's autistic, but he's 16. He claims to be autistic, although me and a couple of people kind of think that was more of an excuse. And he started to get upset because he made friends and then other people stole those friends from him on the server. And other people are leaving him out and preventing people from talking to him, and they don't like him. Okay. And this was like, what? That's not happening, dude. Everything's fine. And by the way, the person he's accusing is one of our moderators. Okay. I was able to talk to him directly. It's like, no, he talked to a dude, then I talked to the same dude. Everything's fine. What? Right. So this kid gets mad enough that during a live stream, while Dad is filming an episode, so this is members live stream, while Dad is filming, he gets mad enough, he goes to our moderator's portal to his house and rigs it with TNT and blows him up. Okay? So when he goes home, he blows up. Which is funny. But we do also have, a no griefing rule, and sorry, not going to allow people to start blowing people up for that, just not going to happen. I just happened to be because we all pretty much knew who it was, but no evidence, whatever. Didn't want to accuse. I I just happened to be using the replay mod while Dad was recording, so I could make cool videos. So the replay mod records everything in a region around me where everybody's moving and what things they're doing. Okay. And so it just so happened that this kid, this idiot, instead of just leaving the area and going in and trapping this guy's house, this guy's portal, he also decided to plant TNT underneath 3 different buildings in the middle of our little town square. So that when you went and stepped on the pressure plate to open the door, it'd blow up and kill you. He then, again, this is without us knowing, removed it from 2 places and forgot about the third. Okay? So it's like when the portal blows up, I'm like, you know what? I had replay mod blowing up, this whole time. I just want to see who left the area while we were recording. And I see him leave the area. I see him come back. I see him digging, and I caught him on recording, planting the TNT, then moving it and moving it again. It's like, dude, you're so toast. I screen recorded it, sent it to him, sent it to my moderators, and banned him. It was fun. Yep,
He actually took
was.
it fairly well.
It took a little bit. Yeah, he took it further. Well, he spent quite a bit of time complaining about it to me privately, but then after that, accepted it, admitted he was wrong, and after that, he was fine. So, yeah, yeah, yeah. We had already had some troubles with griefing, and it's like, how do you define griefing? Is placing a sign on somebody else's building, griefing? Is Yeah, is place but then you start talking about property too, like, can I go to your property and place my free speech on your property?
Well,
But you leave your property, your physical sign of mine, I can,
yeah,
get rid
at
of
the
it
same
too,
with
right?
each other, especially when we're offline. Would have totally gotten away with it too if it weren't for you.
Yeah.
I need to go coal mining. Looks like I'm done building for the moment. No, I need to get myself a good amount. So I'm going to go get some of my own.
Is he correct?
Oh. Did you set the one person sleep rule?
I think I did. I tried to. Yep. Yep. How about that? Yeah.
Oh. No. I need bricks, not TNT. Those two have very different uses.
Another cave spider spawner. Yay! No. They are like the most common thing in abandoned mine shafts. And I never end up using them, despite the fact they can be useful. I mean, they're useful for the string, I guess.
Mine is currently outside, but I'm thinking of putting in an addition so I can have it in my house.
You're acting like you're telling jokes. Okay, nothing. You answered as I asked the question. Oh, okay. Sure. I should have checked spawn chunks or slime chunks, but oh well.
Is anybody still playing on our server?
No. Well, this is our server. So, no. Yeah. Okay.
Are you going to their house? No, you can't.
So you're just gonna hang out and hope? Wow. Do you have any mutuals you can use to get them on the phone? Anybody? Gosh. And so if they just don't respond, then you're just
Well,
yeah.
if they have a restraining order, then
Is it a restraining order or is it just a trespass? Like you have a restraining Oh, okay. It's just a not want. It's not a restraining. Okay, okay. You've been trespassed, that's all.